Steve here. Welcome to Red Flag Life, the space on YouTube where it doesn't really get addressed. Many red flag people out there, whether you have one or many, this is a space for you. Today I'm going to talk about drinkers, smokers and drug takers. Yes, they're red flags for all those supposed non-red flag people. There's a lot of people out there that are a bit woo-hoo, and they don't consider themselves a red flag, but they're probably red flags in the making. They're just mammals just waiting to fuck up. So, alright. It is my belief, it is my contention, it is my challenge to the mainstream narrative of drinking, smoking and drug taking is they say it's a self-medication, it's an enjoyment, it's addressing past trauma, addressing PTSD, wanting to look cool, wanting to be confident, and just got into it and you're addicted and you can't get out of it. All those beliefs, I'm going to give them between 5 and 10%. Between 5 and 10% is all those things. 90 to 95% of drinking, smoking, drug taking is a form of pica. Shit, what's pica? P-I-C-A. Don't stop this and Google it. Google will do a shit job in describing it. Pretty much they'll say it's a nutrient deficiency behavior, eating, concrete, light bulbs, even chewing your fingernails is pica, possibly pica. Okay, in the animal world, when a horse starts eating their barn, you better give them some nutrients because they got pica. They're starving out. They're busting for micronutrients. Humans, junk food. Do you see the connection? Junk food, obesity. Oh, what a concept. Yes, that's where it's at. This is one of the main reasons that I've dropped since a peak 100 kilos. What's that? 220 pounds. And I'm not even, when you're nearly half a century in age, you show signs of that amount of weight loss. I've got a few little signs that, based on what you see, like if I didn't have a beard, I wouldn't have any gels either. I've got images out there with jawline and stuff, so don't worry about that. I should really have the wobble, So, but this is about the drug taking, smoking, and drinking. That's not the order I did before, but drinking, smoking, drug taking, and it's a form of pica. And not Google, I would define pica as your body is screaming out for micronutrients. It's not smart enough to tell you to go to get the selenium, to get the calcium, to get the gadolinium you need, to get the potassium, magnesium, vitamin A, lysine, and ALA, going through the whole 4 categories of micronutrients that we require. The reason I was obese, and maybe why you have weight management issues, craving all the time, wanting junk food, or are just obese. Let's face it, fat asses. They say it's a red flag, right? You're not exercising and restricting diet enough. Well, guess what? In the short term, it's working. 95+% of people fail their diet attempts because they're doing themselves in. Restrict equals less micronutrients in equals more binging and falling off the wagon down the track. So this is my contribution to the red flags of the smoking, drinking, drug taking, and I'm going to piggyback a video. Actually, I'm going to do it after this recording, and I'm just going to join it up because I'm going to put it on another space. But the red flags of the drug taking and smoking, drinking can be gone. If you're concerned, if you're serious about it, it can be gone because your body is screaming out for micronutrients. You are malnourished. Goes into yesterday's episode about the fat ass, obesity, same sort of thing. Micronutrient deficiencies, it manifests in different ways, works in mysterious ways. That's my 95%er. Okay, 90 to 95%. Micronutrient deficiencies, not the general narrative is not the best word, but the general beliefs about being an addict of drinking, smoking, drug taking, recreational drugs I'm referring to, and also prescription, not so prescribed prescription drug use. Yeah, you know. So I used to drink and smoke, no drugs, but yeah. Okay, so take that on board. Okay, reducing the current red flag, drinking, smoking, drug taking. That's it. It can be gone. Just listen to this recording, which is going to start recording after I press this. Hello, Steve here. Welcome to Real Health. Yes, Real Health. Who'd have thunk? Real Health is about nutrition. Who'd have thunk that even Hippocrates, the dude that all MDs, doctors get their oath from, that first do no harm, even he said, let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food, around that. Yeah, that's pretty much what he said, right? That was first do no harm, one little thing, and the MDs jump on and it's this oath, it's just the oath, and the Hippocratic Corpus was a culmination of 60, I think it was 60 books, 59, 60 books, 45 case studies of patients, 25 of them dead, and that's just that in a nutshell. There's a much more profound corpus, a medical corpus, which should be pretty much Nobel Peace Prize. Dr. Joel Wallach. Yes, I prescribe to Dr. Joel Wallach's ideas, and I take his brand of supplements, micronutrients, and that's why I've lost 220 pound, 100 kilo from the top. But since I started, it's pretty much 65 kilo I've lost since I started that particular regime, because how people yo-yo, people yo-yo, right? So from a peak, 100 kilo weight loss, not showing too much signs. Okay, I'm done with that particular description. So basically that corpus by it's going to be called the Wallach Corpus, which is all about micronutrients, and It's been declared that we have 90 essential micronutrients that we need every day and for the rest of our life to ward off chronic disease. There's no such thing as genetic disease, genetic transmission of disease, genetic markers, susceptibility. No such thing. There'll be that's another episode in the making. And just a quick note with that genetic thing, no matter how many trillions they will spend on researching genetic treatment, genetic therapies, yada yada, in the mainstream healthcare complex, nothing will work, okay? So if you're investing in genetic research companies and that, they're gone, okay? Get your money out. Yeah, go through the next pump and dump, but get your money out, okay? So today I'm just discussing that part of this whole micronutrients that I'm advocating on this space is the problem of drinking, smoking and drug taking is a nutrient deficiency complex, together with obesity, weight management issues, junk food, cravings, basically going through this punishment, reward that we go through for all our lives now, regarding restriction of food, exercise. Maybe I can have this. I'm going on this diet, that diet. Maybe I should have turmeric. Maybe I should have increase my. Maybe I should go vegan, right? You get the picture. Smoking, drinking, drug taking, drive off the road, is not a self-medicating line of coping. It's not addressing PTSD, childhood trauma and the like. I will only give it 5 or 10% if that is a thing. But the elephant in the room, the 90+% factor in drinking, smoking and drug taking is nutrient deficiencies. Your body is screaming out for micronutrients. Your body doesn't have any idea how to communicate with you to lead you to the micronutrients that we require. There's 4 categories: 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 essential fatty acids, and you need them every day and for the rest of your life to live past 100. We really should be living to 120. Even in the Bible they say man should live to 120, but we can only manage 75.5 apparently, the average human these days. But we've increased our life expectancy by nearly double since 1900, when we used to have a life expectancy of 40. Look at the mainstream healthcare complex, the allopathic medical model. No. 1850, average life expectancy was 80. Let's take average life expectancy in 1933 in the Ukraine was 7. Life expectancy of 7, so we've nearly 11 times that. So you can take the Ukraine and say, the medical fraternity has increased tenfold the life expectancy of Ukrainians since 1933. Holy no more, right? So massage stats and figures any way you wish, and you can just be silly and sort of take those things on board. And also farmers, as in calorie wise, farmers, engineers, for sewage and clean water delivery, all those sort of things, they've contributed more to life expectancy improvement, more than doctors ever will or can do or would like to think that they're contributing to. Never mind, we may have a life expectancy, let's say 80. Never mind that the decrepit life expectancy starts at age 65, so you may as well be dead at age 65. All cause mortality and life expectancy, I believe, is probably in the 60s. Yeah, anyway, so tell me more about this drinking, smoking, drug taking is a nutrient deficiency. Yeah. So I got out of my drinking, smoking. It was like I didn't really fully give up drinking and smoking before I started my longevity regime, and also my branding. What I advocate is the 44 with a twist of dairy and egg, where I have the micronutrients, right? The supplements through longevity. I'm on the Healthy Start Pack. There's many other approaches to take depending on what condition you have, but that's the one I take because it's got all the micronutrients we require. It's got way more than 90. It's got 200 micronutrients like prebiotics, probiotics, the whole MSM complex, and seed extracts and all that sort of thing, So, and I advocate high protein, high saturated fat intake. Cholesterol is good. That's another episode. Cholesterol is our friend, not our foe. Very important for our brain and hormone health. Yes. Just quickly, cholesterol doesn't contribute to our cardiovascular and stroke risk issues. That, dear viewer, listener, is an oils issue. All oils in a bottle, fried food, burnt animal fat. That's your cardiovascular and stroke issue right there. Okay? That's all I'll say for now, just to whet the appetite for another episode on that. So if you want to give up drinking, smoking, and taking recreational drugs, if you are in a mental state to be able to do it, you can reach out one of the portals on the show notes, or just get the products. But you do need to do it properly. The whole 44, the first four of the 44 is eliminating 4 categories of food: gluten, which is wheat, barley, rye, oats; oils, which I've mentioned, all oils in a bottle, yes, even olive oil, out; burnt animal fat, fried food, out; sugars, even limiting the amount of fruit. Oh my God, what a heretic. Yes, it gets to a point where risk benefit, the risk of the high sugar outweighs the vitamin and mineral intake. You better believe it. Nitrites is the 4th category to eliminate, which is smoking. There's a lot more octogenarian smokers than there are smokers dying in their 40s and 50s. And it's the new carcinogen. It's the sitting was the new smoking, and now nitrites found in processed meats. The whole ham, pastrami, corned beef, spam, bacon. Oh my goodness, gone. It has to be eliminated. So those 4 categories, which pretty much takes up 90% of the supermarket. Oh my God. I advocate high dairy and egg intake for the cholesterol, for the protein, and we're not dependable enough in our food supply chain at the moment to be getting all the micronutrients that we require, so we need to supplement in this day and age. Many people don't believe but don't grasp the whole concept that if there's no minerals in the soil, it doesn't end up in your crops. It doesn't end up in your crops. No, it just doesn't appear in your grains, in your fruits and vegetables. Minerals are only found in the soil, and they used to get there by ash practice. That's a whole other episode. And then flooding, and the ways that nutrients gets to farmlands. We've conveniently ruined how nutrients gets to our farmlands through electricity generation and mitigating floods. Oh, heaven forbid they were inconvenient. So we put up 3 million dams around the world to mitigate floods and generate electricity, and as a result, we're not getting minerals into our soils. They don't get into our foods. We become mineral deficient. We have all these, oh my goodness, oh shit, autoimmune disease, chronic illnesses, the whole metabolic syndrome complex, and obesity, yes. And for the theme of this particular video, druggies and the people that are addicted to drinking and smoking as well, micronutrient deficiencies. I know. It sounds. I'm a heretic. I'm cuckoo. I'm a quack. No. Pretty much got to see the health of someone, how they present, for proof. And if you go to your doctor, don't listen to those internet idiots. And they're this, beer guts, dad bod, grey, wrinkly, really, you're going to listen to that versus this at age 50, like nearly 50. So yeah, I'm in the top 1% of 50-year-olds in health, and here's what I'm flogging. Okay, if this doesn't resonate, if this doesn't spark anyone into trying to get off their smoking, drinking, or drug taking, shit. What can I say? When I got slapped in the face, it was this 2016 program which I listened to in 2020. Yeah, so I've been on this particular thing for get that. I pretty much lost 60 kilograms less than in about 9 months, 9 or 10 months, and without trying no exercise. And many people think that I train or I'm an athlete. I went to actually buy a javelin. I thought my daughter was going to get into athletics, and I bought this $40 little 400-gram javelin, for training. And I rocked up, and the seller, "Oh, are you a professional?" Oh, fuck. So yeah. But anyway, got to slam on the brakes. Fuck. Lights, So. If you need to rock up to the pub at 10 o'clock, if you need to rock up to the pub means bar in Australia, right? If you need to rock up to the bottle shop at 10 o'clock, if you need to rock up when you wake up and go and get some ciggies from the local servo, from the local convenience store, from the Quickie Mart. Oh, if at 11 o'clock at night you ring up your dealer and you whatever you bloody do, micronutrient deficiencies, 95% chance. How about that? Is that a shock? Is that a shock? You better be shocked. You should be shocked. psychologists, the doctors, the fucking guidance counselors, the therapists, fucking idiots. Sorry to the livelihood of those people. They're still safe. They'll still be on their six-figure incomes, plus in the case of specialist MDs, right? That's where it's at. Okay, micronutrient deficiencies. We're starving out for micronutrients, and the reason why it's an epidemic, even obesity is an epidemic at the moment, is because our food supply chain is deficient in micronutrients. Even if you think that you're eating right, no, you're not getting what you need. You're not getting what you need. So reach out if you want. Click on the link on the episode notes, I guess, as well. I don't know. If you choose to disbelieve what I'm trying to advocate here, good luck on your next fix. Well, you'll still have fixes. You have to pretty much wean yourself off the whole conundrum, the whole addiction. If for those that think that obesity is a epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, an addiction, eating is an addiction, well, it took me a week pretty much to eliminate those 4 food categories properly. Like I made a few errors. It still worked because I was still, I only dropped a kilo a week for the first three weeks, but whammo, like 4 kilo, 2 kilo, you just every week after that just smashed it, and sounds too good to be true. I know, and it's not that cheap either. But guess what? Imagine how much I'm saving on drugs, alcohol. Well, not drugs for me, but for people that spend money on drugs, alcohol, and their cigarettes. I used to smoke cigars, $50 a pop, fuckers. Financially, I had to bloody get rid of that. I was doing one a day at one point, and gone. Yes, the whole Cubans, the whole that sort of complex, So, if you're saying it's bullshit, well, good luck to you in your other pursuits for that. Okay. So that's all I got. I've run out of steam. I'm not sure. I was going to. That pause was thinking about should I say what the next video is going to be about. Nah, surprise. So, ciao.